Hello everybody! So here is Lynn Deliver again, and I'm here to talk to you about ENFPs. So I have been recently made to notice that ENFPs tend to be underrepresented on my channel. I'm not so sure because I actually made a couple of videos about ENFPs and there are other types I tend not to talk about, but anyway, that's what I've been told, and here I am talking about ENFPs. Hello ENFPs! So, hi ENFPs again! Sorry, I didn't mean to be offensive or anything. I just wanted to say hi, ENFPs. Anyway, yeah. First things first, let's destroy some cliches about ENFPs. One of the biggest cliches about ENFPs is actually about NFPs, and it's that they would be all My Little Pony glitter stuff. That's not who they are. They have nothing to do with glitters. NFPs have nothing to do with glitters. I think I just said it in another video. Sorry, I'm destroying everything. Anyway, no. ENFPs and glitter, no. No ENFPs and glitter. They're not glitter. Glitter, extroverted sensing. Glitter, sparkly, shiny. Ooh, shiny! That's extroverted sensing. Extroverted intuition, a lot of different things. They are in the holistic department. So you can have an ENFP pranotherapist or they can be into pranotherapy. They can be into any holistic discipline you can think of, but not into glitters. That's not ENFPs. That's a cliche to break, for example. Another cliche that I want to break is that ENFPs would be sexually promiscuous or sexually free. No, they are not. I will explain it probably more in depth when going into the functions, but what is being mistaken for being promiscuous is only a facade thing. ENFPs are actually one of the types that is most difficult to lure into sex. And that's because of weak introverted sensing. They have all sensory functions hidden. When that happens, it means that the person is not very sexually active. Or anyway, sex is not their main focus. The main focus of ENFP is on the essence of the person, on the core of the person, on the potential of the individual, where the person is heading. So they can have a lot of what I call friend crushes. So they become interested in one person for some time, and then they become interested into another person for some time. They do not drop these people on the road, but their interests can jump here and there according to what attracts the analysis of their extroverted intuition. But they are not sexually promiscuous in any possible way. That's ESFPs. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Anyway, moving on. ENFP's extroverted intuition dominance. Like I just said, extroverted intuition with feeling paired focuses on potential in the person, potential of the soul, development of the individual. They are very, very holistic. The first example I can come up with of an ENFP is Bob Marley. If you look into the songs by Bob Marley, free yourself from mental enslavement. We have DJ R&D that used to say it a lot, that ENFPs are basically souls trapped into a body. They do not have the perception of their body. They are living souls walking among us. And I totally agree with that. I totally, absolutely agree with that. That's what ENFPs are. I see that in my aunt. She's basically flying above everybody else in some way. She's kind of in the room, but not really in the room. She's with you, in you, and around you. It's really weird to be around an ENFP. They have this odd presence that embraces you and simultaneously keeps a distance. It's like they are with you and they are you and their own person. They have this wholeness going on that is in some ways positive, in some ways kind of freaky. But anyway, that's an ENFP. That's what ENFPs are. They are living souls, walking souls, and it's given by extroverted intuition paired with introverted feeling. Extroverted intuition, other things, it's the intuition of possibilities. It means that the same way extroverted sensing goes ooh shiny on glitter stuff, extroverted intuition goes ooh shiny on chances, possibility, things that can be interesting. For example, an ENFP that is into gaming could change game like 7 times a week. They change interests a lot. One of my high school classmates used to have a friend that is an ENFP, and I remember I met her in September. She was doing a course to become life. I don't know how it's called. Those people in swimming pools that save people, basically. Um, Baywatch, something like that. That's what she was into. She was making the swimming courses to save people and stuff. And then I met her in October. She had dropped that and she was into painting. Then I met her in March the year after. She had dropped painting, gone into music, and then dropped music and passed to something else. That's ENFPs. They can change interests with the same ease with which someone else changes clothes. And they also change clothes very often, as far as I've seen. Anyway, yeah, that's ENFPs. They're very. They jump on the first train that passes. They enjoy life to the fullest in that sense. If ESTPs are the type that tends to literally jump off cliffs, and they are the type that jump on opportunities in life. So that's one thing about ENFPs. And that's extroverted intuition. Introverted feeling, creative instead, meaning introverted feeling auxiliary, gives them this way to play in some way, not in a negative sense, in a positive sense, but to deal with relationships and feelings and emotions. One little trivia about ENFPs that is not said very often is that they have this characteristic of faking having someone else. Like they are into someone and they fake having someone else. It reminds me a little bit of Dante Alighieri in the Divine when he was in love with Beatrice in his La Vita Nova. He used to have this women that he used to call mirror women, and the mirror women were women that he said he was in love with, but he was not actually truly in love with, because he was in love with Beatrice and he wasn't even having an affair with these people. They were just facades to make everybody, Beatrice included, think that he was into someone else. And that's something that attracts the attention of ISTJs. So they have these weird games that do not go into physical stuff anyway. That's only a way to deal with emotions and with relationships and feelings. So they raise the ISTJ's feeling with these games, so to speak, that are actually subconscious in a way, so they do not do it on purpose. It's not like they're evil or anything, it's just the way they are. I actually find it funny. Anyway, it's fun to see, because they're not actually doing anything harmful. That's the point. Anyway, yeah, that's FI creative. Then we have T mobilized. T mobilized means that ENFPs are actually very interested into cultural things. So they like to study, they like to know things, and their self-esteem is actually based on how much they know. And if they do not know something, they actually lack they actually lose self-esteem. They have these drops of self-esteem, and they need to learn constantly, because otherwise their self-esteem suffers. Introvert sensing inferior means that they are not very physical people. They need help in the area of physical sensations, so they can have very strong sensitivities, for example, to garments or to labels on clothes. They can, if they have, there is this sentence in in the in the literature in socionics that says that if they have a sweet tooth, they can eat sweets by kilos. So they have zero control over their introvert sensing, and they need help in that area. Which also means that they need to be strongly and with not with strength violence, meaning they need to be driven and pulled into sexual stuff, otherwise they don't even think about it. One thing that I noticed about ENFPs, and this is one thing that I can relate with in a way, is that they can talk about sex without thinking about it. And I can relate with that big time. Uh, anyway, yeah, that's ENFPs. What else can we say? They are extrovert sensing role function, means that with their extrovert sensing is used to make an impression. They pull out extrovert sensing, they kind of become more assertive, or they try to show this assertive presence whenever they want to make an impression on someone. Normally, though, ENFPs are very aware of their lack of extrovert sensing and that they lack this willpower. They're very aware of that, so not an extrovert sensing type. What else do we have? They are an eye ignoring. Means that they're perfectly able to use introvert intuition, but they mostly consider introvert intuition excuses, making up excuses. Extrovert feeling demonstrative means that they are one of the most expressive types. They are actually facially very expressive. They have the ability to express emotions, but the most important thing that I found out about extrovert feeling demonstrative is one motto that was actually Napoleon's motto: good or bad until they talk about it. So they don't care about rumors. They don't care about negative rumors, and they're not fazed by that. They take criticism very badly also. Must be a filler thing. I don't know. But they take criticism very badly. But they're not fazed by rumors because they read as much as ESFPs. These types that have FE demonstrative tend to read rumors as something made them interesting to people. That's how they read it. if they're talking, it means that I'm interesting in some way. So it's actually a matter of pride, even if the rumor is negative. I don't know how they do that. Anyway, that's extrovert feeling demonstrative. I think I will close this here because, like I said, I don't like talking about vulnerable functions. So this is everything I have about ENFPs. I talked about ENFPs finally, so I hope everybody's happy. I will close this here and I will talk to you soon. Bye.